Hi.
My question is, with Magnus now out of commission,
Mhm.
who's in charge back on Cybertron? Is that Sentinel Prime?
Yeah, Sentinel is temporary Magnus. There's still, he still has to answer to the civilian leadership of the Autobots, which is the High Council, and Perceptor and Alpha Trion are very involved with that. But he ultimately is temporary Magnus right now and if he gets the hammer, when he can be made the official Magnus.
I have one more quick question. Is Starscream going to get his body back before the end of the season?
Possibly.
Hi, Ken.
Right.
What motivated you to make an animated Vangelis?
Vangelis. Oh, the funny thing is, it was probably just looking at his head on Twitter all the time, and everyone like, oh, it's like a big square head with a little tiny face. That would be so easy to draw. And it spiraled out of control from there.
Thanks.
Howdy, I was a little bit late, so forgive me if this has already been asked, but
Okay.
actually two questions. One of the human characters in the animated series, the police officer, Freezone or Frozone, whatever.
Frenzone.
Frenzone. As far as his creation, inception is concerned, was he based on Ossipowitz from a certain police tone?
Oh.
I look at him and I'm just like, that just screams.
This is probably more a Marty question. Because that's more how he's written, I guess. Than I based his look on a British sitcom called The Thin Blue Line. There's a guy who sort of has the same mustache and nose, and and I sort of beefed him up from there. So yeah, that's what my. But I think Marty's is probably what his written persona is probably different from that.
Thanks. And the second question, like I said, this may have been asked. Humor me. Tell me, this show is not being canceled.
I can't comment. Hasbro should be able to comment on it probably at another convention.
Well, do me a
probably
favor,
is not allowed to be named
If
here.
you have any dialogue with these people, they have tapped a gold mine of 2 generations of nostalgia. You'd be fools to get rid of this show.
Thank you.
It got me, man. It's good.
Thank you.
One of the other people remind me of this question. Why does Perceptor sound like Stephen Hawking?
Oh,
Was that always your intention?
That was because I thought that voice would be the total personification of science and intelligence, and I wanted him to sound like the smartest robot you've ever heard in your life. I also thought that it's possible he could have deleted his personalities and emotion to make room for other information that he stores.
Hi. Every time I see Sentinel on screen, I get the biggest kick out of how he looks like a Cybertronian version of the Tick. With Townsend
That's
Coleman
totally
voicing-
coincidence. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, anyway.
I guess my question would be is there any chance of maybe like a subliminal Tick reference with Sentinel in the future?
Well, I don't know if we you mean like a spoon kind of?
Yeah. Something.
Yeah,
something
I don't
like
know.
that.
Edwin Chinigan. That read was very Tick-like, but I don't know. Not really probably. At least as far as I can remember right now.
Are you ever in even once in a blue moon in the voice acting sessions?
I go every time. Yeah.
Has Townsend Coleman ever just thrown something out like when the tape isn't rolling? Or...
What do you mean? Like
I don't know. I like
the sessions are always very wacky, and like the guys are really good friends, and especially how David and Townsend play off of each other is really amazing. So like, yeah, the stuff happens, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome.
All right, thanks.
With all of Soundwave's instruments like the guitar and the keytar, it got me thinking, are we ever going to see the touch in animated?
I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah, I guess probably not, because I think Hasbro would have to own it first, right? Before, so.
Hi.
Hi.
The Allspark has kind of been missing in action for this season. Is it going to make a
Yes.
comeback by?
That is a good question. It could, maybe, possibly.